Hi guys! Just thought we'd, spice things up and scare the crap out of everyone.
We wanted to surprise everyone because we have some exciting news.
We do?
We do. We are now an official couple.
Oh, yeah.
Your Tuesday couple on for a couple of
gays. That's right. I'm Chelsea.
And I'm Sharna. And we've been subbing for a while because life was a bit busy and we didn't commit, but we just thought, let's just do it. Just commit. Tuesdays is gay days.
Yep. So we are here. So we hope that that's a good thing for everyone.
Yes.
Cool.
So
today's topic is hobbies and or talents. And
do you know the sad thing is, I personally had to really think about this because
we're non-talented.
Well, not so much that, but I mean, you don't really think of yourself in that light. What are my talents? What am I just fabulous
Unless you've got
at?
something like amazing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, like unless you can like play the recorder through your nose or something that not everyone can do. So so I had to really think about it. And I think when we were younger, I personally did lots of sports and drama classes, and it was a lot more outdoorsy, and you had a lot more hobbies involved with kids your age. And now it's just kind of all you get your joy from the internet. That's
things have changed, haven't they?
So I mean,
sorry.
Yeah. So, but it kind of reminded me thinking about this topic that I would like to get out and do some more things, and
we don't actually ever leave the house.
Never.
We're hermits, so
no, we do have cable, which we love.
We order everything in.
Absolutely.
No.
So we thought we might try and break out of the comfort zone.
Can I just before we start on our topic, I just have to show everyone because Sharna bought me a present today, and I've actually got them on just because I love them so much, and I just have to show everyone. Can I? How am I going to do it?
All right.
Gumboots.
Or Wellingtons.
They are.
Chelsea's had them on most of the night.
They're unreal. I love them.
We walked the dogs this morning.
Thank you, darling.
We walked the dogs this morning and our shoes got soaked, and we were like, that's it, we're getting gumboots. And so we had some plans later in the afternoon, so I raced to the local, shopping mall to get us both a pair. And it seems the fad has kind of faded here in Australia. I don't know if they became popular in the States.
Or maybe because winter's on its way out. So
but I mean, at the start of winter, even a bit before, gumboots just became like you can get designer gumboots, like it's full on. And so I went to just get us some cheapy gumboots, and nowhere's selling them anymore. And I found Chelsea said, get me a dark pair, preferably black. And I just thought, I don't even know. When I was looking around the shopping centre, I went to one last shop, Target. Which isn't as amazing as the American Target, but still, it satisfies us Aussies.
Yeah.
Last pair, black, Chelsea size. And so
I
had to come home and watch her excited, and I still don't have gumboots. And she's had them on all night, like doing little dances in front of the mirror, and I can't join in, and it's terrible.
It's all right, darling. We'll get you a better designer pair.
That is a hobby of ours, though, actually. We do little dances. So anyway, we do have proper things to talk about, so we probably should.
Would you like to go first, darling?
You go first, because I've been rambling.
Alright, so, in terms of talents, I'm really not very talented, but having a think about it. Well, I can't do anything amazing, but
just being you is
I do
amazing.
Oh, sweetie. But I do have a little bit of a knack for writing poems, which I demonstrated in our last video to you.
Which I had no clue about. I just didn't think, especially that kind of talent, I didn't think
I know.
It was so articulate and beautiful. And
I can write, I am a good writer, I guess, so I'm good with words.
You are. Even just emails, you word them so,
But yeah, it's not really like It's not. Yeah. Anyway,
It's something
talent
you're good at.
Yeah.
Some people can't write for crap.
Yeah.
I can.
You can actually. So I've written them down, so that's what I'm looking away. Another talent would be, and it's not even a talent, but it's something I'm probably naturally good at, is running. So in terms of like I can not run for a year and then I can just go and run 5Ks. Or what's that? I don't know how many miles that is.
3.
3 miles.
I don't know.
Yeah, so just probably good at running or jogging and just sports. Pretty naturally good at sports, not tennis.
Meanwhile, Chelsea sort of taught me how to run, because you kind of have to be taught, because otherwise you just don't want to even attempt to it. And a lot of it is mental, but I mean, I got an injury and didn't run for 2 weeks, and then I started again and Chelsea was still bloody superwoman going along, and I was just like, I couldn't do it anymore. I literally couldn't do it, and I'm still at the point now, because it hasn't been consistent, where it's hard. It used to be easy, and now it's if I don't do it for a day or whatever, it's hard.
Probably because I've done it for years. Like I've done it since I was 15. I've just jogged.
Yes.
So that's probably why. And it is a mental thing. I know that I can run 5Ks, and so I just push myself until I do it. But the other one I've got is sales. So I've always worked in sales, not retail sales, but in the sales profession, and tend to be good at that.
You are.
Although I doubt myself a lot. That's
it's
just
horrible.
Oh, you know.
Because I know how talented Chelsea is, and I've seen it, and sometimes she thinks she's a fraud, that she's not really as good as everyone thinks she is.
I know, but that's a common. Probably everyone. I'm sure a lot of people get that. You sort of, that's just self-doubt. So, but that comes with sales. I think a lot of salespeople are like that, though. You just
sometimes you're on fire.
Because you get 90% of the time I'm getting told no. So it's sort of that can get to you a little bit, but that's just sales. So. But I have won a couple of awards for it. So twice in my life, my career, I've had salesperson of the year.
Yeah, I think you showed it in a
I'm sure
video.
I would
I normally show everyone that turns up.
No, I don't.
You used to. Remember at the old house? Every time
I was proud of it.
My mum would just drop by. Cheryl, look what I've got. It was just like,
I don't really do that. So, and then the other thing, part of that was hobbies. So I've got a few. One is I've got a hobby. I love audiobooks. So I listen to them in the car. Every time I'm in the car, I'm listening to something. I'm actually listening to Catching Fire, which is the second book in the Hunger Games, which is pretty good. So
can I just interject and say, has anyone found the Hunger Games just okay?
It's a bit juvenile.
I bought the series because some friends at a event were at, like, oh my gosh, get them on the way home now. You will not put them down, and going psycho about it. So I was like, babe, find a bookstore, and so I bought them, and I'm halfway through, and I put it down for a night, and I haven't picked it back up.
It does get better.
Everyone was saying once you get into it, it just will have you reading all night, and I've kind of it's fine. It's not boring, but
they're good in audio.
Perhaps it's not a big hit in the States. I don't know.
No, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It definitely is.
Yeah, so I'm sure I'll finish it, but I haven't seemed to been quite as passionate about it as a lot of other people. Anyway, keep going, babe.
Sorry. So that's a passion. So I love audiobooks, and I have also developed, which is one of my other hobbies, a business around that. So I've got my own audiobook website, which I sell them, and also on eBay. So it's a hobby, but I would like it to be not a hobby and to be my job at one day. So that's
but at least now it's still kind of fun when it's your job for 100
I'll
hours
hate
a
it.
week, and you have no boss to put the pressure on. You might not like it then. So at least now it's fun.
Yeah, that's true. And just eBay, like I love selling things on eBay. If it's not nailed down, I'll try and sell.
We went through a phase when we moved. We were just like, we just look at the old outdoor setting and be like, do you want to sell it on eBay? Yeah.
Yeah,
We just went
and
through
then
a
now we don't
phase.
have an outdoor setting. But it was too big because we had
Yeah.
it in mind we were going to get a small
And we're
one.
just like, I know this is terrible, but like, we had some old Christmas presents that we didn't really want, and we tried to sell them, and yeah, we just went nuts for a few months and just like,
why not?
sold stuff.
Yeah, well, we made
It
like
was a bit of a thrill, wasn't it?
it
was
is.
just like,
Well, that's why I
sold.
love it. I absolutely love it. So I've
But they were things we didn't want. We
Yeah.
didn't just like.
I did try and sell Sharna, but she didn't sell. So I'm joking.
That's
darling. Because I changed my mind and took it off.
That's because
I'm joking.
no bid was high enough, and you thought, I can't let her go.
I didn't let it go.
Can't let
exactly.
Her go.
That is what.
It's terrible.
And my other hobby is obviously making videos on YouTube, which we've got our own channel, which you should go and check out, which is Two Baby Mamas, because we will at some point soon be trying to conceive.
Yes.
So go and
But
check
go and
that
watch
out.
that, because there's a whole journey from last year that
Yep.
a lot of people started watching about, and it just went on a really interesting and moving journey with us, and it's kind of all starting again this year.
Yep.
So
Sure is.
you must watch the first installment before you come for the sequel.
Yes. And yeah, like I'm a bit of a in terms of hobbies. I will get an idea in my mind and think that I want to do that for a hobby, and
Never happens.
I'll buy it or buy something to do that hobby, and then it won't happen. And I'm sure you've got a story to tell about that, don't you?
Yeah,
'Cause you never let me live it down.
Chelsea just decided one day that she wanted a keyboard.
Because I wanted to
Because, no, you told me you knew how to play. You told me you knew how to play, and there was this keyboard on eBay. Like, I'm not talking a little miniature thing. It was a massive keyboard.
No, I didn't. I said I know how to play a little bit, which is like chopsticks level.
Let me tell the story.
Sorry.
So the keyboard came, and I was just like, so what are you going to do? And she's like, I'm going to learn to play it. So we went into the city, we looked at musical books. Anyway, the keyboard just, I think it arrived, it got taken out of the box, got played chopsticks on it a couple of times. It just stayed there for a year, never to be touched again. Never.
What of it?
So she'll have lots of those things where
Yeah.
something seems appealing. What did you just say before you wanted?
I can't
And
remember.
I said it's like the keyboard.
Yeah.
It's gone.
I can't remember. Something. A puzzle.
That's
I want to do a puzzle. A big puzzle.
Whereas I know Chelsea to have no patience at all, and
Nah, I've done puzzles before.
I'm sure.
Anyway, come on, get onto
I'm
yours.
sure you have. All right, rambling. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Now, unfortunately, when I was thinking about my talents, I've had to go kind of in the past and just
No,
assume I'm still good at them because I haven't kind of tested the reins for a while. But one thing I am good at is I'm good at tennis. I was a really good tennis player when I was young, and kind of nearly got to a state level, but not quite. I kind of
You probably could have, but you just didn't want to do it anymore.
well, when I got to 16, I'd been doing it since I was 5, and I kind of I just by that time I was interested. Oh, not like I was an Olympic champion training day after
you could
day.
have been in the Olympics. You could have been.
I know. I could have
in
married
London,
I could have married Leighton Hewitt.
You
Like,
could be
I
in
could've-
London
I know,
right now.
I know.
Thanks a lot. Could have seen the opening ceremony in person.
Did anyone watch the whole 4 hours of it? That's what I
No.
want to know. So yes, I assume I'm still a good tennis player, although I haven't picked up a racket in quite a many years. But it was something that I was talented at.
Yep.
The reason I gave it up is because I started to have a passion for more creative and artsy things. And I went on to train as an actor. And as I was telling Chelsea, it's sort of, you can't really say I'm a talented actor because it's kind of dependent on, your director, and you can't just go on other people's opinions of you, because look, sometimes you'll get people that will tell you your work is horrible, and sometimes they'll say it's amazing. But
It's, what's the word? It's like art. It's, you know, when someone...
it's
when
open to interpretation.
Yeah, that. Yeah.
So I guess the fact, though, I did get into a college where they only took 20 people out of Australia.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, I didn't even know that.
No.
See? So.
And then I came out of acting school, all trained and talented, and didn't move forward with it. It's a very hard lifestyle, and to be constantly told no and not have any regular income, it was something that
didn't suit your
personality. Didn't suit me in the end. One thing I'm extremely talented at is making up jingles and singing them every night, like about anything.
Every night.
I could see anything at Coffee Cup, and I won't demonstrate now because it's kind of a bit of pressure, it's rolling, you know, but just when I'm in my own little mind, just all the time.
Yeah.
But it's gotten to the point where Chelsea hated them. Now she sings the tunes along with me. Like, there are some, like,
they're catchy.
There are some ones that make repeat performances, and while normally I kind of just, so I'm good at rhyming in songs, I'm good at bringing sort of comedy and ridiculousness into songs.
That is true.
One thing I'm absolutely amazing at is being a fiance.
Yeah. You
so
are.
To throw that one in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a talented wife to be.
Mm-hmm.
Look, you're always growing and learning, but I think I treat you pretty well.
You do, darling. The best.
One thing that I know, this is my job, but I love it, and so I think I'm a talented nanny. I think
Super nanny.
really relate well with kids and get that balance of adult friend really well. So I don't tend to have too many dramas with kids, and I tend to do much better. Kids seem to have more respect for me than their parents, which I kind of like.
That's good.
No,
you're a very good nanny.
Yeah, so and I enjoy it. I think if you've got a talent, you know, it's not viable unless you enjoy it. So, and one thing I also haven't done for years, and I probably could have bought some.
And I only just found this out now, so I've never seen it.
Probably could have bought some materials and done a demo, but I didn't. Is I can actually eat fire. So I did learnt the skill of fire eating and did it in a show once, and
well, you may have told me, but I've forgotten. And I've certainly never seen it.
Don't tell anyone, but it's really easy. It's really easy. It's nothing.
You could do a video and teach people how to do it.
Well, I don't know if I'm qualified to teach it. Like, there is flammable material involved.
What? You can just put a little disclaimer. I am not responsible if anyone burns
for
their
any
lips off.
third-degree burns or singes eyebrows.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, I have. I can eat fire, and I just kind of threw that one in because, you know, sounds amazing. It's actually really, there's nothing to it. All right, hobbies. Now, a lot of these aren't, like I said, hobbies like, you know, playing cards or, you know, playing soccer. But one thing that I genuinely have an interest in is our dogs and trying to give them the best life I can. I also am a really big advocate for animals from, you know, in terms of animal cruelty, especially dogs, and sort of advocating for the abolishment of puppy farms, because our dogs have come from that setting. And
actually, Frankie has now got he's got his own Facebook page.
He does,
and he's got a YouTube channel, which is what? Franklin.
We'll put the link below.
It's Franklin and Friends TV.
But Franklin actually came from a puppy farm, and we won't go into details. But a lot of the sort of shelters and sites out there that advocate for, basically here in Australia, it's called Oscar's Law. We can put that link too, and it's about, you know, getting laws in place to completely shut down these backyard breeders and puppy farms where the animals are treated like, I don't even know, I can't even think about it. But many of the sites will try and get their point across with images of what you see on these puppy farms, which are really graphic and really heartbreaking, whereas Frankie's page, we've taken the positive. So
Yep.
we've taken the fact that he's been adopted and he's survived, and he has a fabulous life now, and people just respond to that so much better. And I think we get our message across well. So that's something that is a genuine interest hobby. I like to always update his page.
Are we allowed to have unlimited time?
Yeah, but it's really long.
Sorry, we've rambled.
Again, one thing I'm doing at the moment is, for those of you in Australia, The Biggest Loser, the TV show.
You have it in America, but
the States as well. We have a trainer called Michelle Bridges, and she's developed a program called the 12-Week Body Transformation.
Awesome.
And
you can do it if you're in America anyway.
You can.
Anyone
Look it
can
up. www.12wbt.com.
We'll put the link anyway below too.
Look, basically, to say it's a weight loss program it's not right. It's about positively committing yourself to taking care of yourself and really getting your mind in line with your body and what you put in your body and fueling yourself, to feel good. It's not about deprivation, so it comes with a healthy eating plan and all sorts of that. And I can tell you right now that I love the food. I don't feel like I'm on a diet because it's not a diet.
So good. It's
It's
unreal.
more than a diet. It's there's weekly videos on mindset, and so anyone who's had issues with not eating the right food or with their weight, this is really good because it's not just about taking something out and replacing it with something low calorie. It's not about that. Okay, let me hurry this up. YouTube, I love especially when I'm having bad days, just looking up funny shit on YouTube, especially things involving cats and stuff like that. And one thing that I really, really do love, although I haven't done it for a long time, is reading. I used to have insomnia pretty bad, and I used to read a book every night, and now that I don't have insomnia, I haven't been reading. So that is one thing I would love to get back into. Well, I think we've shown that, since we've committed to the channel, we're going to be boring people to death because we've gone a lot over time.
Yeah,
so I think we're going to be getting a lot of half views. But it was really nice to see you and to be official. And
welcome to those new couple that are going to be on
Sarah and
Thursday
Sydney
night.
and Harlan, the little girl. She's precious.
So welcome.
Have a great week, guys.
Peace
And
out.
bye.